I was sitting in the Bangalore airport in a corner having coffee. A girl walked in, pretty girl. She sat opposite and started talking just like that. She said she was an artist, a sculptor, and then asked me, "What do you do?" Ego blaster of a question. You think you're a popular star and somebody asks you, "What do you do?" So I realized that she had just come to India and she was new to Bangalore. So I didn't want to spoil the purity of this moment. So I said, "I'm an engineer," which is also true. And we started talking. She started talking about this and that. And finally told me that, "You know what my ultimate dream is?" I said, "What?" "To be in the movies." I said, "Really? As an actor?" "No, actor, director, writer, anything. I just want to see my name on the big screen. That's my ultimate high." And I was zapped. I was flooded with gratitude. I was so thankful for all the opportunities. In my mind's eye, I just folded my hands and thanked whatever's out there for the opportunities I got. Because at that point, I had been the leading man of 150 films. I was directing the biggest film in India. And then I heard this. So finally, that's what it's all about. Whoever you are, it's not about me. Whoever you are, wherever you are, your present job, your present life is the dream success of someone else. While you are trying for the next big thing. You want to leap next. You want to go higher. That's why success in that way is an illusion. You know, it's like the Tintin comic. You like Tintin? Yeah, I used to love Tintin when I was a kid. I used to love Tintin. There's this comic. Tintin is in a Arabian dress. And you know this sweet little cutie pie, white pie, Snowy? These two guys are lost in a desert. They're walking in the desert sand. The throat is parched. They want water so badly. And Tintin sees water there. "Snowy, water!" They run and dive. No water. It's a mirage. Snowy comes out, his nose has got full of sand, and then looks up at Tintin. Again, Tintin looks up, one more mirage at a distance. Again, water! Again, they dive. Again, more sand on the nose. It happens to us all the time. You think, this is my idea of success. This is what I want to be. Actor! Director! I have a big sand mine at home. I can do the official Kannada remake of Sandman. So that way, success is a goalpost which keeps on moving. There's a lovely word called Maya in India. Maya, see, there is truth and the opposite is false, right? The opposite of true is Maya. But Maya is not false. It's not true either. But it feels absolutely real. It's so real that you believe it's real. That kind of an illusion, a Maya, is this success. This success in terms of, let's say, fame or money, power, this kind of success I'm talking about. I did a show called Weekend with Ramesh where I interviewed a lot of celebrities asking them about success. And finally I realized what true success was. I feel true success is when you have peace within. When there is peace within. And that happens when your thoughts, your words, and your actions align. When you say something, you do the same thing what you're thinking about. That's what it's all about, I feel. The rest of it, that's when you're happy in your skin. You're happy with yourself, wherever you are. You're comfortable with yourself. You like the guy you see in the mirror. That is the success you must aim at. The rest of the success will come to you. We'll talk about that. The other part of the success, which you're all chasing, creates an illusion in two ways. One, it creates an illusion in the minds of other people. Like, let's say, this is my height, this is how tall I am. But in the minds of people, you are like this guy. He is bright. He's much taller than you are, he's much more colorful, he's funnier, he's more entertaining, and then to live up to that expectation of the so-called image in the other people's mind, it's quite a task. This guy many times is very, very faithful to me. I move my right hand, he moves his right hand. I move my left hand, he moves his left hand. I jump, and he jumps. I turn around, he turns around too. But many times, my image has a mind of its own. Hello. Stop! He has a mind of his own and does his own things. Because it's in the imagination of other people which you have no control of. That is where all the urban legends, the myths, the imaginary scandals about somebody starts. So the best thing would be to keep this guy aside and do your work exactly like you would do before the whole thing started. And then another kind of illusion, the success starts in your own mind. You become a guy like this with a swollen head. Okay, this is what happens to you. Because of the constant attention, because of the constant appreciation, because of the constant acceptance, your head swells. You think you're much smarter than you are. You think you're much funnier than you are. You think you're more gifted than you are. And you land up like this guy, and you know what's going to happen? My son, when he was a small kid, he asked me, Daddy, when the matchstick rubs on the matchbox, the matchstick burns. Why not the matchbox? I said, why? He said, because matchstick has got head weight. Head weight is the Indian word for arrogance, bloated egos, and all those bloated ego guys invariably, sooner or later, turn into ashes. But one thing I can tell you, a positive way to look at these two analogies is to treat them in the right spirit. What happens is, when you win your first trophy, let's say you're speaking on stage, or you're running a running race, when you get victory for the first time, when you hold the trophy for the first time, you feel exuberant. And that success gives you such a confidence that the next time you go on stage, you're much better and better and better. Success begets success. So the first acceptance of your work, sometimes it is delayed, that doesn't matter. But the first acceptance of your work is very, very important. Because on it you build layers and layers and layers of work. And in your own mind, see, it's happened to me. Suddenly, your imagination becomes wild and big. Things which were not there in the realm of your imagination come into your mind. You think of such big things which you're simply not capable of when you started out. That is the capacity of success. It widens your mind. So in your mind, if you apply these two guys properly, you become the biggest, the best, the tallest version of yourself. And that's what you should aim at. Right, guys? Will you give us a break? I want to tell them my flashback. Oh, yes. Okay, so how did my journey start? I was on a stage like this in college. I did a skit. One of the judges liked my work. She said, will you do it on radio? I said, yeah, sure. I did it on radio. Her friend who was in television was there on that day. And she asked me, hey, that's cool. Will you do it on TV? I said, yeah, sure. It came on TV on a Diwali day when all the film guys probably had a holiday. Hey, will you act in films? I got 3 films on the same day. And I said, yeah, sure, yeah, sure, yeah, sure. That's all it was. I kept on saying yeah, sure to all the things which happened. And I look back and there's something called the body of the work. That's all it is. It's magical how one opportunity leads to another, and then you have something behind you. And when the opportunity really comes, many times you don't know it's an opportunity. In fact, there was a Reader's Digest joke. They ask, hey, how to be successful? And he says, jump at the opportunity. How do you know it's an opportunity? You don't. Keep on jumping and hope it's a bloody opportunity you trampled on. That's all it is. Many times the opportunity is not crystal clear in front of you. Sometimes it is. Sometimes it is not. And then you realize on hindsight, you're seeing the rear view mirror and say, hey, I just trampled on an opportunity. That's what it is. That's the way it works. And then these guys who gave me those breaks, they are very important. I was doing small bit roles in the first 10 films. Somebody said, hey, this guy can take on a film entirely on his shoulder, make him the leading man. And then I became a hero. I was doing that for quite some time, and somebody said, hey, this guy can be a director, and somebody promoted me as a director. Perhaps I knew I could act. I knew I could write. I knew I could direct. But then the exact opportunity came through someone else. Those people, those well-wishers, who see the potential in you, who support you, either financially or morally or as a team, these guys matter a lot. These guys matter a lot in your journey. In fact, I read a lovely thing somebody said when they said, all of us can fly. All of us can fly. But by default, the problem is we have only one wing. So how do you fly? You hold another worthy hand and make that wing yours, and both of you fly. That's how it works. I thought that's a wonderful thing somebody said. That's what it's all about. So you find these people, and the main wing, to me, to many of you, will be your family. My father wanted me to be an engineer. He had a factory, but then I chose cinema. He has not complained. To this day, he has not complained. He let my dreams go take their way. My wife takes care of all my home issues so that my focus is totally on my work. My kids, my mother, none of them are a speed breaker to my journey. They're all catalysts. People like this, who help you to speed up your journey, matter so much in your life. These are the kind of people you must find and treasure them. Please don't lose them. It's very, very important to have these kind of people in your life. So this is what happened, and my life went on and on. What are the other things which would have helped me? I was somehow, not really, my primary motive was never money. It's there, it's not there, but the primary motive was never money. It was the work. I used to enjoy the work so much. The thrill of going to shooting, of creating something, of writing something was so beautiful. Of course, the money came in a huge way later on. That's different. But that was not the primary motive. What I want to tell you is, finally, irrespective of other things, the core is about you. It's about your drive. It's about your passion. It's about your choices. It's about your sweat. It's about your mind. Wherever you want to go, wherever you want to land, this is the only compass available. So never abuse your mind. And wherever you want to go, wherever you want to reach, this is the only vehicle. So never abuse your body. Never abuse your mind. Never abuse your body. Be super fit, physically, mentally, spiritually, financially, everything. And then another thing which worked for me, which I'm sure worked for you, is, if there are two magic words to share, I would say, build rapport. With every soul you meet, build rapport. These connections go a long way. They pay such huge dividends. Then, sharpen the saw. Refresh yourself. Be the best in your field. Keep on refreshing yourself. You should be the best guy in that field, the smartest guy in that room, wherever you go. It's very, very important to be that. And of course, work hard, work smart, keep on doing, keep on doing, keep on doing. There's beauty in doing things. And I'll strongly advise you, please don't compromise on your integrity. You can be a nice guy and finish first. Believe me. Please be nice. Please be nice. And we've seen all these success stories. Whenever you think of a success, you think of a face, right? You think of a Gandhi, you think of a Mother Teresa, perhaps, a Bill Gates, perhaps. There is a face with a success. But the next big success is here. And the next, this is the next big success. It has no face. I want your face on it. Each and every one of you, you deserve to be the next big success. Your face needs to be here, right? May the illusion be with you.